Love mysteries? Well, get ready to see the most mightily mystifying lost cities on the face of the planet. Don't get left behind as we explore 5 crazy cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about lost cities. Number 5, the city of Petra in Jordan is world famous for its awe-inspiring architecture, but for centuries, this gem was hidden from the world. Ollie ollie oxen free! From 7000 BCE to 300 AD, Petra was a thriving Middle Eastern center until a series of earthquakes drove the inhabitants out. Over the next 1500 years, Petra would remain a secret from the rest of the world, only known to locals until a European explorer published a description of it in 1812 and catapulted it back into the international spotlight. But even to this day, most of the city remains lost. Archaeologists have uncovered only 15% of it. The rest remains untouched, still buried underground. Which means there's so much more just waiting to be explored. Unless, of course, Mole Men haven't already turned it into their new kingdom. Number 4, English settlers came to Roanoke in 1585 to found the very first colony of what they called the New World, or as we call it today, the USA. But when more settlers came along to join them just 2 years later, everyone had already vanished and Roanoke colony was gone forever. We still don't know exactly what happened to the city, but modern experts believe the colonists probably left their underdeveloped settlement to join one of the native tribes instead. Sort of like going to a friend's house for dinner and then never leaving. Number 3, you've heard of the myth of Atlantis, but Thonis, located just off the coast of Egypt, is a real lost underwater city. From 600 to 400 BCE, Thonis was a bustling seaside city known for its temples. But around 300 BCE, the sand Thonis was built on gave way, sending the whole thing plunging into the Mediterranean Sea. The city's remains, including numerous statues and sculptures, can still be found right where they once stood, only now with a heck of a lot more fishy tourists. Number 2, when cleaning your house, you might find spare change in the couch, but you've probably never stumbled across a whole city. But that's exactly what happened with the Derinkuyu underground city. In Turkey in 1963, a man was working on his home when a wall collapsed, revealing a whole room he didn't know existed. That room was connected to another, which was connected to another, and soon he and local archaeologists realized they had actually stumbled across an entire underground city, so ancient and mysterious that nobody could figure out exactly who built it, or even when it was constructed. Number 1, the city of Cahokia was the biggest city in North America from 600 to 1400 AD and boasted a population of over 40,000 Native American residents at its peak. This was larger than any American city that would come after it for the next 500 years. But by the end of the 13th century, the city was completely abandoned for reasons that are still not fully clear, leaving behind nothing but a few meager traces of their once great city. To put that in perspective, the disappearance of Cahokia was the modern equivalent of New York City completely disappearing from the map, which leads me to believe that some sort of giant kaiju monster must have been involved. Now wait, before you go, here's a bonus lost city for you. San Lorenzo! This mysterious lost city is also Puss in Boots' new home on the Adventures of Puss in Boots, streaming only on Netflix. Just click the link below to watch full episodes and discover all the mysteries of San Lorenzo. Or you can click right here and watch a new clip from the show right now. And as always, subscribe to DreamWorks TV for more fabulous facts!